Master Hamster's Super Science. Weather.
It's cloudy with a chance of sciencing. Join Master Hamster and Adonis as they explore what causes weather. Then be blown away as you create your own weather-related experiment.
I am so excited you invited me on your top secret mission. Where are we? When do we do secrets?
It's a secret, Adonis. Thus, the blindfold.
Oh, I see. Even though I cannot see. But I will not check my internal GPS, which is always running.
So you know exactly...
Where we are? Yes. Adonis is a good dog.
Well, since the surprise is already ruined, might as well do some... science!
An uncharted island in the South Pacific Ocean. Very secret, very safe.
Should I unload the equipment?
Not yet. Be careful. That box is filled with indispensable science-y supplies. This is the device I call Cirrus.
Hello. What would you like the weather to be today?
Adonis, you can handle high temperatures, right?
I am a very good boy who can handle anything.
Cirrus, give me that extreme heat. But make it humid. My fur is feeling a little dry.
Increasing atmospheric humidity and temperature. Humidity is the measure of water vapor, or moisture, in the air. As water molecules in ponds, puddles, and streams absorb energy from the sun, they break free from the water's surface and enter the air, causing humidity levels to rise. Humidity makes it harder for humans and hamsters to cool off. It can also cause some hamsters' hair to frizz out and look silly.
Yeah, Cirrus, move this hot air out and hit us with the cold stuff.
Producing cold air mass.
Can we make it snow all the time? Then the kids will never have to go to school, and we can play with them all day.
First things first. We're just experimenting. Let's see what happens when this cold air hits the humid hot air.
When two air masses collide, the warmer air rises over the colder air. The rising air carries water molecules into the upper atmosphere. They condense into tiny water droplets and form clouds. The tiny droplets join together to make bigger, heavier droplets. When the droplets get too heavy, they fall out of the sky as rain.
I've made rain! I'm a meteorological mastermind!
Ruh-roh. Cirrus? What weather pattern is that?
A storm system is developing. As clouds grow, they reach higher, colder areas of the atmosphere. Water in the tops of the clouds freezes into ice crystals. The ice crystals bump into each other. Those collisions release electricity, which creates lightning. Yes, lightning.
We're just experiencing a little teensy-weensy storm. Cirrus, can you cancel?
Yum Yums, a late-night snack. Piece of cod liver treat swallowed on a dare. Broccoli, Marcy made him eat it. Gum, swallowed 6.4 years ago. The bottom of a storm cloud is negatively charged. Lightning from this part of the cloud is attracted to positively charged things, such as tall buildings, trees, and hamster geniuses holding metal objects above their heads. Lightning superheats the air around it, causing it to explode outward. You could call this phenomenon explodey hot storm air, but scientists just call it thunder. Applying hot, Initiating cold. Administering hot. Conveying cold.
Cirrus, are you okay? Fascinating. Hail.
Hailstones form when a storm's circulating winds carry ice pellets between cold areas of the cloud, where ice forms, and warmer areas, where water droplets are found. So more and more water freezes onto the pellets.
Aside from my total lack of control over the situation, this is actually going really well. Luckily, we're not seeing any cyclone activity.
Initiating cyclone activity simulator.
I'm starting to think that installing voice commands on this device was a bad idea. That one.
Yum Yums, a late-night snack. Piece of cod liver treat swallowed on a dare. Broccoli, Marcy made him eat it. Gum, swallowed 6.4 years ago. The bottom of a storm cloud is negatively charged. Lightning from this part of the cloud is attracted to positively charged things, such as tall buildings, trees, and hamster geniuses holding metal objects above their heads. Lightning superheats the air around it, causing it to explode outward. You could call this phenomenon explodey hot storm air, but scientists just call it thunder. Applying hot, initiating cold, administering hot, conveying cold.
Cirrus, are you okay? Fascinating. Hail.
Hailstones form when a storm's circulating winds carry ice pellets between cold areas of the cloud, where ice forms, and warmer areas, where water droplets are found. So more and more water freezes onto the pellets.
Aside from my total lack of control over the situation, this is actually going really well. Luckily, we're not seeing any cyclone activity.
Initiating cyclone activity simulator.
I'm starting to think that installing voice commands on this device was a bad idea. That one's on me.
A tornado is a rotating column of air stretching from thunderstorm clouds to the ground. Tornadoes are actually invisible, like wind or cartoon ghosts. We can only see them when they're filled with water, dust, or debris, or hamsters, crabs, and robot dogs.
Hold on, and do not let go.
Wind speed equals ludicrously fast, 40 to 318 miles per hour. Sound equals louder than a fire truck, up to 130 decibels. Strength equals enough to lift a pickup truck more than 2 tons.
My box! It's very important. After that box.
A tornado watch means that the conditions are right and tornadoes might occur. A tornado warning means that tornadoes have been spotted and you should get to a basement, closet, or other inside space right away. Under no circumstances should you try to fly on a robot dog.
Fly faster! We're near the storm's edge. Maybe we can catch the box before it hits the water. Step on it, chew toy. I'm serious, Adonis. Swift, like the wind.
Changing wind current speed to swift.
Gah! Curse this device and its overactive voice recognition. Okay, I'll admit it. I might have made this invention a little too genius.
When I am having technical difficulties, I give myself a little reset. Have you tried turning the device off and turning it back on again?
Great minds think alike, and so do ours. That's precisely what I'm gonna do.
Hello, Hello. What would you like the weather to be today?
Normal!
Normalizing barometric pressure and atmospheric conditions relative to the local environment.
My science supplies!
Are they safe?
Oh, they're safe. Thanks science, they're safe. My yum-yums! You can't do good science on an empty stomach. Time to flood my belly with snacks. For science.
Initiating flood sequence.
Wait! The sciencing isn't done. Turn the page to learn how you can run your own super science experiment.
Sciencing with Master Hamster. Weather. What we want to know. How clouds are formed. How we're gonna science it. By creating a cloud in a jar.
I predict it'll be partly cloudy with a chance of supervillainy. You're gonna need a glass jar with a lid, a couple of ice cubes, Aunt Mildred's hairspray, and a piece of black construction paper that's folded in half.
Master Hamster is done with the experiment. You have made a cloud.
Good boy, but no. Make yourself useful and go turn on the hot water. We need it really hot.
Master Hamster has made another cloud.
Put about an inch of hot water in the jar. Don't screw the lid on. You want it upside down so it can hold a few ice cubes. Drop 'em, Adonis. I said a few, you miswired mutt. Let it sit for about 30 seconds so the lid gets nice and cold. The air underneath it will cool off too, while vapor rises from the hot water. Stand the construction paper behind the jar while you wait. Don't slobber on it. Remove the lid and give the inside of the jar a little blast of hairspray. That'll give the water vapor something to hang on to so it can condense into water droplets.
Friend Ball, clouds do not have hair.
Yeah, I'm getting to that part. Anyway, slide the lid and ice cubes back quickly so the cold air doesn't escape. Any second now, you'll see a cloud form.
I see it. It looks like a sailboat.
Looks like a bag of yum-yums to me. Anyway, in real clouds, water droplets form around dust particles. Hairspray makes a good substitute here. Remove the top and the cloud will float out of the jar.
Bye-bye, sailboat.
Now you can create weather. Next step, world domination.
Hi. Did I feel a raindrop? Wanna share my umbrella?
Fury Roach's Fun Facts.
If you live long enough, you'll see it all weather-wise. Rain, sleet, frogs. And no matter what my friend the super genius says, you can't control the weather. But you can learn some really cool facts about it. Drop it like it's hot. Lightning might look cool, but it's really hot. Up to 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. It's raining cats and dogs. Not really. But it has rained fish, frogs, and spiders after those animals were sucked into waterspouts, tornadoes that form over water. Crickets think they're so great. They're the ultimate insect multitaskers. They can tell you the temperature while they make music. Just count how many chirps you hear in 15 seconds and add 40 to get a pretty good idea of the temperature in Fahrenheit. We're gonna need a bigger jar. The wettest hurricane ever recorded in the United States dropped 33 trillion gallons of rain. That's enough water to fill 50 million Olympic-sized swimming pools. There's always a storm coming. There are about 2,000 thunderstorms happening on Earth at all times.
Become a hurricane hunter. If you like science, math, computers, and adventure, you might want to become a hurricane hunter. You'll need to be cool under pressure to do this job. These specialized teams of pilots, navigators, and scientists fly right into the middle of tropical storms and hurricanes. For science. Buckle that seatbelt and stow your tray tables. It's gonna get bumpy when you ride through the eye wall of the storm, where winds can reach speeds of more than 100 miles per hour. Hurricane hunter planes are built to take a beating. They are specially modified for flying into storms, which is good because they have to do it 4 to 6 times for each storm they chase. Get ready for some stiff competition. There are only 12 active hurricane hunter planes in the US. They're each flown by an elite team of officers, the best of the best. It's more than just a joyride. Hurricane hunters chase down data on temperature, wind speed, air pressure, and other important information. The data they collect can help predict where a storm will make landfall, which gives officials time to order evacuations and save lives.